Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Matt.
On this Saturday's The Core series, we're exploring a new product from Tullamore DEW. This is their honey whiskey. Don't you forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that notification bell. Matt, I think I got that name wrong. Is it even declared as a whiskey, or is this another
They
spirit
say
drink?
it's a liqueur. They say it is Tullamore DEW Honey made with Irish whiskey and natural Bohemian honey liqueur. So, I am very excited about this. As Bohemian, I'm very excited about this Tullamore DEW Honey because this was a Bohemian only product for a short period back when it came out in 2021. And the reason is Bohemian honey. Bohemian honey is some of the best honey in the world, as we all know, because they have the highest density of independent small beekeepers there in the Bohemian Forest, which has a high level of spruce trees, which creates a different type of honey that is excellent. Some of the best honey in the world comes from Bohemia. So that's where it's from. So, of course, it's initially in 2021 to the Czech Republic only, then moved into Slovakia, Germany, and Bulgaria, then wider Europe in 2022, and finally reviving here in the United States in 2024 for the first time coming here. So it's it is made up at 35%. Of course, this is Tullamore DEW's itself. Obviously, is made up of a blend of course, single pot still, single grain, and single malt combined. Now, what they do, which is unique compared to other honey-based whiskeys, they take each of their different separate whiskeys, there's three, cask each of them separately, age them each separately, then combine them with the honey at that one point in time, and then marry them together, and then they make this beautiful product, like I said, at 35%. So, it's a nicer, higher proof thing. So let's see what we can get out of this beautiful thing here from the Bohemian beekeepers, who do a fabulous job there. Very excited for this thing. So as Bohemian, I'm super excited. I've only seen one to review this from a guy in Latvia who is really cool. All righty.
It is honey on the nose.
It's honey, but it's not a crazy honey. It's a much more natural honey than a fake. There's plenty of other Irish whiskies you tried with honey that we reviewed that it's really almost got that fake honey, like Robitussin honey, I would say. This smells very natural.
Right, like the difference between a maple syrup and what we get in America.
Exactly.
Right, this smells more like a honey,
like real good Bohemian honey.
Cheap fake honey that we sometimes can get.
That crap that's mixed with sugar. Yeah, no, this is just honey. And then the Irish whiskey's there, but it's very faint, I think, in the background, the nose-wise.
And to me, everything on the nose is very faint. I'm not picking up a lot of vapors are not flooding out of the glass.
A little bit of vanilla and a little bit like black tea. And that's really it. The nose is very faint. It's very low. The nose is not really overpowering by any means. And I'm assuming this is on purpose.
Yeah, and I call it maybe honeysuckle flower and green tea for my nose.
Yeah. Yeah, these priced out $30 for these, so they're not expensive. Okay, all right. I like the way it smells. It's nice and light. Really not for Will.
So much honey.
It is pure honey. I love honey, so for me, this is fabulous. Of course, like I said, it's Bohemian honey, which I love, being Bohemian. This is awesome. Love it. Like I said, black tea and honey for me all day. Irish whiskey is there, but the honey is most definitely predominant. It is like dollops of thick honey you have like dropped into the whiskey. I mean, obviously you can't see that in here, but that's what it feels like to me. It's like you just very thick and dropped it in here. This is a very viscous coating honey. This I think in tea would be amazing. This reminds me a lot of like Wild Turkey's honey we've done, and the Wild Turkey that's also very thick and this reminds me more of that than the other Irish like Paddy's Bee Sting and some of the other honeys we've done from the other Irish guys. They're not as powerful as this one is. This is much more thick, like Wild Turkey's version.
Yeah, I think this would, again, be a very, very good addition to a cocktail to add that bit of sweetness, to add that bit of honey flavor.
Yeah, I'd like this actually with some honeycomb dip in it. I think it would be really good.
Interesting. I'm thinking like a powerful green tea, or maybe like even like a Lapsang Souchong.
Yeah, that'd be good. I think that, or you put this maybe as like almost like a spritzer. I think also make a nice thing with that as well. Put this with a little Aperol, and I think some fizzy water or some kind of a Sprite or champagne. I think it'd be fabulous.
Yeah,
I'm really
going to save the rest of this for a tea.
I figured you would. That's why I gave you extra of this. I was like, I figured he'll use this for tea later and see what he thinks. Yeah. So, Yeah, I really like it. I think it's quite good personally. Like I said, big fan, obviously, that has Bohemian honey in it. Big fan of Tullamore DEW in general. I think they do great work. I think it's actually only the third Tullamore DEW honey we've done. We've got lots of other Tullamore DEW huts that are stuck in the other room, so we'll be doing plenty more of their stuff. They make great stuff.
I think it'll sell very well to the American palate.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is really good. It's not overpoweringly, sickeningly sweet either. It's just very, if you like, you do have to like honey, I think. I think honey, if you like real honey, I think you'll like this. It's very thick.
I think if you don't have a palate like mine, you're probably going to enjoy this.
Hate sweet things. That's valid.
I just, the sweetness levels for me is a little on the high side, but I know that I am a little more prone to that than most people.
True, but it's delicious to me. So it's all good. So if you like sweet things, great.
I'm glad you like it, Matt. I'm glad I got to make a face for Steve.
No, you're right. You're lucky, Steve. 2 winners for you this weekend.
There you go. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that notification bell. We go live every Monday night, deep diving into a whiskey topic. Come join us there. Join the Patreon page. Help us out financially and get some access to behind-the-scenes fun. And until next time, keep on crusading for better liquids in your glass. I'm going to break a cardinal rule and toast out with some water.
Cheers.